Teeqo is one of the very first FaZe members in the history of FaZe Clan. He joined all the way back in 2011, 1 month after I joined FaZe. The legend from Sweden is someone that every FaZe fan loves. Today, we are sitting down. We just had an amazing 2-hour conversation in a podcast we did that you can check out on my channel. But today, I have 20 uncomfortable, controversial, awkward questions for Teeqo, and I'm going to put him to the test. All right, who's been your favorite FaZe member? Let's see what he has to say to these questions. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, and enjoy. All right, who's been your favorite FaZe member? And I'm not saying I'm the answer, but we're taking me out just so there's no pressure.
Damn. Okay, I would have said you, but Rain.
Rain?
I have to.
You and Rain are my top two, too. I'm not going to lie. Okay. What is a FaZe house secret that nobody knows?
Everyone hated their life early New York house.
It's true. Dude, I used to low-key.
Like it wasn't as smooth as it, you know what I mean? There were some hiccups and issues when we first moved in together that, you know, some people, it felt like to me, people wanted to leave already when I first came. So yeah.
I remember literally praying that the house would fall apart so I can go back home. I swear. I can't imagine you.
I remember sleeping in Tim's and my jacket and all. I was freezing downstairs.
What's your worst fan experience?
Probably just like as good as it was and like appreciative, like when people came to the house, it was probably like when people came to the house and we couldn't leave the house. When it became like a day-to-day thing where it's like, bro, I can't even go to the gym. I can't even, or like we order food, you can't open the door. It's, I guess when, you know, just the privacy stuff when you're in your own house trying to do day-to-day stuff and you just can't do it. I can't remember like one bad specific thing. It was more so like privacy being a little gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy. By the way, did you ever see that video of Jack Doherty at the FaZe house?
Yeah.
That was, I actually thought that was fake.
All I'm thinking about is like we created a monster.
Jack Doherty.
It's like the, you know, the kid in Incredibles.
Yeah.
Or like the Iron Man too. You know, the New Year's party when he gets rejected, he turns into a, I feel like that kind of happened, bro.
Sorry, Jack, if you watch this. All right. What has been your favorite fan experience? Obviously, we got the legendary Jason, right?
I have to say Jason because I still talk to him to this day.
Really?
The family, yeah. So I have to say Jason. That's my...
The Falcos, man. Everyone that was around the New York house at the time remembers such a special, like, story. It's Anthony, Jason, the dad, Phil. Just
great family. Like, and I mean, I don't talk to them daily, but like we do still keep up, like, quite often, honestly. My dad too with their parents, so like it's it's still pretty close. Man. Yeah, and he's a firefighter now. Jason is. Yes, both of them are. Both he is, but he went to college too, Anthony.
Okay,
but Jason is like hardcore firefighter. Wow. Yeah,
I gotta see an update with him, man. Yeah, I
he's grown now,
him
man.
Streaming a couple years ago. Wow, he's taller than you,
bro.
I mean, we're pretty small.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, you know what I mean, but still, you know what I mean. He got big, bro.
Shout out Jason Falco. Yeah. If you guys remember, you remember. What's something that your fans don't know about you?
I feel like I've shared a lot. I'm trying to think. What do they not know?
You're more of an open book than a lot of streamers too, or YouTubers.
What do I have? This is gonna be such a seal, but like a lot of people still like they consider me like Call of Duty, but like I was always Counter-Strike before COD. Like even though I joined COD like FaZe because of COD and stuff, it's like I grew up PC and CS.
Especially
before I ever held a controller. That was like what I did. Yeah.
Especially in
1.6.
You're nasty.
Mouse and keyboard, bro.
Yes, so you just had to do COD for the meantime.
Yeah, I mean, it was like high school and everyone played Call of Duty 4. So I was like, controller, aim assist, you know how it is back then. But like I tried it and I loved it. So then I kind of just, you know, and then HDPVR and here we are.
So you live in a house with multiple boxers, right? You got Nikon, you got Jarvis. Kay even tried to box. So if you could box one YouTuber or streamer, who would it be?
Maybe... who would I box, bro? I don't feel like I have beef with anyone.
You don't.
Who would I box actually? Because I'm like, okay, same like size and height and weight. Like, who would even make sense?
Doesn't have to be.
Tough.
Doesn't have to be beef. It can be also, you know, someone that you just think would be a fun fight. Like Rug, you know, wanted to box a friend. Roman Atwood actually said Rug.
Really?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that would be a fight, honestly. To be honest, bro, I would just as a friendly, but I would probably pick you because that would be fun.
Oh, what the?
I'm down to box you. For a little fight. Come on, man.
I don't got. I
remember seeing you and Lucas in the basement, bro.
Oh yeah, I got Blaze tapping in the FaZe
like
house.
No
basement.
phones, no recordings. Just...
I remember I was streaming and then they're like, Banks bet money against me. I was like, are you guys stupid? All right, now I have to go wrestle this kid. But no, I don't think I got a jaw. So I think you'd knock me out. You'd fold me backwards in front of the...
I'm not that nice at it, I'll be honest.
What's one moment in your life that you'd like to relive again?
I mean, it's such a cliche and obvious, but like the New York house. Because it was so pure, it was so fresh. It was before we really knew what was like behind that door, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And there's so many special memories from that time. So it's the New York house. I can't even pick like a specific. It's just like overall the New York house, I'd say.
It's crazy as that era was only like a year and a half.
Yeah, it wasn't even
Feels
that
like
long.
5 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy to look back because it felt way longer than it was.
I'm with you. Let's go do it again. That'll be fun. If it wasn't for streaming or YouTube, what would you be doing today?
I mean, I was working at a grocery store before I moved to the US. Don't think I would be doing that still, but I would just be in Sweden, regular job, doing something. I knew I was never going to college, so like I wouldn't go to school, I think, but just working a normal job, I think, living a simple, easy life back in Sweden.
Not a soccer pro? Sorry, football?
I wish.
You got the skills.
I quit too early though. I quit when I was 16. But kind of like a similar review with like the baseball stuff.
Yeah, I got kicked off the team. That's why.
But then we both found COD and we joined FaZe. You know, so it kind of worked out anyways.
It did.
But that's the one thing I do wish I didn't quit that early. But it led to a lot of good things. So I don't regret it. But I do love football. So that was my dream, to be a pro for sure.
Yeah,
it's all I ever wanted.
I mean, obviously from Americans, we feel like you were like absolutely insane, but only you know the real skill.
I mean, I was.
I'm sure you had that.
It's still so hard. You know how it is. Like even if you're nasty, same with like pro and like esport.
Yeah.
Even if you're good enough,
there's always
you got to mesh with a team. You got to be found. Like it's not just skill. Obviously, it is to a certain extent, but you need like a little bit of luck and opportunity to even get put in a position where you can prove yourself. But I'm not saying I'm good enough, but I do feel like if you gave me a shot when I was like 16, 17, the right time, right? Like I feel like I could have made it. Really, really.
That's sick. Yeah, we gotta see some of the highlights. All right, what's your biggest financial regret?
Okay, this is gonna suck, but like investing in FaZe, because I did invest in FaZe.
Yeah, and you're talking about literally putting money in. Yeah. Yeah, that was when we went public. Before we went public.
Before.
Yeah.
And also, I don't have to go into details, but just how it even happened and it's just.
I mean, you've had a lot of conversations.
Yeah.
I've lost a lot of money on other stocks, but it's even worse when it's free, so I get it. What's been your favorite purchase?
I haven't made many like big purchases, but like I have like an e-bike that I love, like an electric bike, like a mountain bike. So fun. I love just speed, feeling alive. Like, so that's definitely something.
You don't really buy much.
No, not at all. So like honestly, it might just be as silly as my e-bike or something. You know what I mean?
Those are
or
sick,
like
though.
home gym equipment. Like that's just good and just healthy. Feel
What about
good,
the coffee machine?
Yeah, espresso machine is up there too for sure. It definitely gets hot every morning. That's for sure.
What was your favorite video ever to record?
It's hard to pick one, bro, because I have like a few. Like there's some with like Jason Falco that I love to make. There's some pranks that I love to make back then. Because when we really pranked, like it was real.
Brother,
we actually pranked each other.
My room was number one target.
So like some of the pranks, I guess, and then maybe some of the CS stuff, like going to the events and like winning with the team and vlogging that experience is like,
When are the Teeqo vlogs coming back, huh?
We'll see. Maybe 2025 will kick him back. I kind of miss vlogging. I'm not gonna lie. I like that creative side of
Everybody
like,
loves it, bro.
Romanticizing your daily life.
Yeah, that's
That's what it is.
All right, what are your top 3 games? So I'll just give you a quick hot take.
Yep.
CS:GO to me, #1 game ever.
Yep.
I love obviously MW2, Black Ops 2. I think I'm at 2 and 3. Fortnite's probably up there.
Yep.
But CS is the #1 game I think ever made.
Yeah, I agree. CS for me, I mean, is what I grew up on, and I'm Swedish, so like that just CS 100%.
But people expect
Modern
that
Warfare
from
2,
you.
I have to say as well.
Okay.
Because it's like what got me, I mean, here even, but like I have to say Modern Warfare 2. Part of me wants to say Call of Duty 4, because I do love that game and like just original, like the old Modern Warfare. But I think I have to say Fortnite as well. Because of kind of what that did with like the whole scene, even my friends back home, like I feel like it connected everything and everyone in a very cool way. So yeah, CS, Modern Warfare 2, and Fortnite, it has to be it.
I'm not gonna lie, I think mine's pretty similar.
Yeah.
Black Ops 2 is somewhere in the mix for me, but yeah.
That's fair.
Who has better food, America or Sweden?
Sweden, 100%. Because here, now listen. Here, it's like if you don't go out of your way to like make sure what you're eating is decent, you're being poisoned here, unfortunately. And I know it very well because I go back and home a lot, and it's like night and day. And I try to take care of myself here. I feel like I'm pretty good, but so hard to eat. You can eat good here, but I mean, it nukes your body, in my opinion, like if you're not pretty specific. So, and also my mom's food, my grandma's food, baking, like it's nothing ever beats the home cooked.
But what's
stuff.
up with that one fish in the can thing? What is that called?
Oh, surströmming. I've never had that. I've never ate that.
Dude.
And like, you have to open a can outdoors.
Yeah,
you can't even open it indoors.
I don't eat that.
I don't eat that. I don't eat that.
In the New York house, so I feel like you thought about doing it.
Yeah, I was. But it's like, bro, I would have, the whole house would have, bro, we would have actually had to like sanitize it. Like, it's no joke. You can't open it indoors.
I gotta get one of these.
But I don't eat that. I promise.
No, I know. I'm trolling. Obviously, that's like the worst thing you can eat. It's just because I saw someone recently on TikTok eating it, and I thought about you.
It's brutal. Brutal.
You've smelled it before?
Yeah.
Oh.
Outdoors.
Wait, but why does it smell so bad?
I have no idea. It's something like I think it's like one of those fermented almost.
Oh,
so like it's
nasty.
like processed a very long time, and it just smells disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
Do not recommend.
Don't eat it. All
Don't
right.
claim that as a Swede.
How important is mental health to you, and do you have advice for others that maybe have a lot going on or overwhelmed? Because again, it's something that you've been very open about.
Yeah,
on
I
your
think it's everything. Because if you're not feeling well, nothing's really gonna matter around you. Like no matter the good or the bad, if you're not like feeling like yourself or like you're doing, it's just even if you have good stuff going on for you, if you're not really there, it doesn't really matter. So I think it's number one. Because I also look at it like if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care or help other people. Like if you can't sort yourself first, it's very hard to be there for even your friends or like anyone else. So I think if you can figure it out yourself, it's easier to be who you want to be for yourself, but also for other people.
What's your biggest motivation in life?
My family, niece now, for sure.
Yeah. How's it being an uncle?
Amazing.
I mean, we're all
amazing
unks now, I guess,
Yeah,
but you're a real uncle.
I'm
now.
like an uncle and an uncle. You know what I mean? I'm really claiming unk status right now. No, but it's amazing. It's just once you get a little bit older too, you look at stuff a little bit differently, and you just realize it's bigger than yourself, and as men too, I guess, you just want to provide and kind of like, okay, this is up to me now too. I want to take care of these people and make sure everyone's good. So it's definitely family and friends and just, and I guess even to myself a little bit, you owe it to yourself, I feel like too kind of, but definitely family and now my niece for sure.
No, you've always been really close to your family.
Have to. I feel like it's also because since I don't live near them, I feel like it's so important to kind of keep up with family.
Yeah.
Since I can't see them every day. The time difference makes it hard too. So you just have to prioritize that big time, in my opinion.
What's your favorite New York FaZe house memory? Again, I'm asking these questions. I don't know if I could answer.
No. Yeah. See, it's very hard for me to pick one because there truly are like so many memories, even like off camera.
Yeah.
But just to kind of say something that people can relate to, I think it's gonna be obvious, but like scaring it out.
Oh yeah.
Like walking down those stairs with rain, because it was not planned, obviously. Like it was just I was sitting on the couch upstairs. Yeah. Rain, I can hear him trying to do this to adapt for like 15, 20 minutes. And I hear adapt like, yo, go away, I'm filming, And then he grabbed me to try to do it one more time. And it just happened. Like it was literally just, it was so pure, it was.
I love that video.
Yeah, it's just one of my favorites.
That's why I love it, because I know you, obviously. I know Rain. Like the laugh on your guys'
Bro.
faces. That's the most genuine laugh ever. That is one of the, I was in California at the time. God, man. I was like, I missed that moment. I missed it so hard.
But we do have some, you and me have some good ones too. Like even just cooking with you early days, we're like burning plastic in the kitchen and like.
I don't even know.
Bro.
I don't know how the food I made was
chicken
edible.
and rice was crazy.
Yeah, you're a cook. You are
nowadays, but back then it was not that good. Bro.
I don't know how I even trusted myself to eat that chicken, but they were good times. What advice would you give someone who wants to be a streamer today?
I think if you want to stream or be a streamer, I think you have to. Like, you can't just sit down and stream 12 hours a day thinking you're grinding and, like, hoping people will find you. I think if you want to be a streamer, you still have to do the other social medias to promote your stream. So, like, let's say you want to stream 8 hours a day. Like, let's say you're taking it super seriously. You have a streaming schedule and everything. Rather than streaming 8 hours a day, I would stream 4. And then those other 4 hours, I would do other content on other social medias to become familiar on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram Reels, whatever you want to use, because I think that can feed your stream. Because it's very hard for people to just randomly stumble across your stream these days. Yeah. But I do think you can have an edge if you use social media well. People can find your stream, and also, you know this more than anyone. If you see someone streaming that you've seen elsewhere, it's easier. It's like you recognize, oh, I've seen that guy, or like, oh, that's that guy, or like that's, you know what I mean? You put a phase or a name or something on it. So I think you got to utilize social media. You can't just sit and stream 12 hours a day hoping people would tune in, because that's just, unfortunately, it's too big these days.
Yeah.
It's very hard to grow that way.
It's crazy. Queso, like, I didn't even realize. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I used to just always see him on my TikTok, and then all of a sudden he has like 50K concurrent viewers on Twitch. I don't know what I missed in between that, but to your point, I saw him every day on TikTok, and I didn't know who he was, and I randomly saw him on Twitch, and usually you don't see numbers really,
translate that way.
But I couldn't believe it, and you're right.
Yeah,
it's even Jinxie, like he only streams like 4 hours a day. To your point, I've heard other streamers say the same thing. Yeah. Make them short streams and make them
rather than just streaming, hoping people find it. Like, just trying to be seen elsewhere too.
Yeah, thank you. If you could swap careers with one other creator for a week, who would it be?
Maybe like Speed or someone, just to like be out and about, just like the craziness of it. Even though I would never want to live that way, like as successful and awesome that is, and like, I mean, it's like some of the best content there is, obviously, but like just living that life for a week, like walking around in public, like the European tour, for example, like the craziness that comes with it, just to, you know what I mean? But other than that, I don't really know. If I could pick, like, I would much rather pick like be a CS pro for a week. Rather than like influence, like, you know what I mean? Rather than like influencer stuff, like I would pick a CS pro for a week over anything, basically. If I can't pick like a football pro, like I would pick like CS.
My friends are saying it's the best job ever now because they got into it a little bit. Like, honestly, CS pros for sure up there. They travel a lot. But like, what a game. It has
to be so fun,
What's one thing you're most proud of about Teeqo?
I think I feel like I've always stayed true to myself, and I've never really tried to be someone else. I've never been scared to share stuff. Even now, I look back sometimes like maybe I shouldn't have shared it, but at the same time, I still get messages to this day, and when I meet people have like story, like, you know what I mean? It's like, so I'm just happy. I hopefully, even if it's just a couple people like that, I reach someone, maybe help someone, or look at life for themselves a little bit differently. That's, because that's, I don't know. I feel like when I went through stuff, I kind of used it in like I almost gave advice to myself. Like a lot of the stuff that I was talking about, I needed it as much, but I used my videos in a way to, at the same time, kind of help other people while I'm trying to figure it out. So like, a lot of the stuff that I was talking about was like, I was giving myself advice in every video, basically. But I was just trying to beat it. And like Teeqo, this is weird, but like Teeqo helped Jacob be the best version of himself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Like
when Jacob was struggling, I could kind of trying to be more, or be who I wanted to be, if that makes sense, through the videos and stuff.
There's definitely thousands of people. I mean, if I've seen as many comments as I've seen, I'm sure you've seen even more. Bro. Yeah. When do you think you're going to quit streaming and YouTube?
I don't know, because like part of me, I could see myself, again, I'm not vlogging every day, so this is going to sound maybe a little weird for me to say, but like I can see myself making videos for the rest of my life.
Really?
In a very, like maybe a different way, weird way, but documenting my life, because I genuinely like it. I like the creative aspects of it. I still edit my videos. I will forever edit my vlogs, forever. It's just like a creative outlet in a way. So like I can see myself making vlogs in some way, shape, or form forever. Streaming every day and stuff like that, not sure. I don't have a time on it, but I don't know. But things will probably change a little bit when I do move out of the US. Vlogs, like I kind of want to see myself doing, like, because it would be cool, like even when I'm older, like say I'm building a house, like, you know what I mean? Like just documenting a very different part of my life, but still making some videos, I think. Awesome. Just because I like that.
You got the creative bone.
It just, I don't know, it's fun to be creative and like document your life, and it's just fun with memories, because you know it too probably, like you can see a picture from years ago or a video, and all of a sudden you unlock a folder that you didn't know you had access to.
No, it is.
You remember like so many other things. So like even like for yourself to document stuff, I think it's very cool to do. Even in picture form, like take pictures, bro. You're never gonna regret the pictures. Like you're only gonna regret when you didn't take something or capture a moment. So not saying ruin the moment, like definitely live in the moment. Some people film too much and record too much. But I do think it's a underrated thing, especially if you have family or like capturing those moments, because like you never know when you don't, have that. Like not to take it too deep, but like everyone's not around forever. Like parents, grandparents, like bro, capture that. So like, document that. It's
100%.
I think it's a very cool thing to have.
It's an underrated part of what we do for sure.
Yes, 100%.
All right, thank you.
Of course.